Welcome back to the chat room. Two great guests on here, both with DeKalb Tech. We've got James Johnson to my immediate left. He's Director of Admissions at DeKalb Tech. And Cory Thompson, who's Public Relations and Information Director at DeKalb Tech. We're glad to have them both on. Let's talk a little bit about the dual enrollment program.
Sure. The dual enrollment program, it's a program consists of three other types of the programs that fall up under it. You have the dual enrollment program, which is a program where a student can take college courses and receive high school credits as well as college credits, and we provide the instructor at the school. And then you have the joint enrollment program. The joint enrollment program is a program for a student can take college courses while they're still in high school and receive college credits.
Right.
So to participate in this program, a student must be 16 years of age, must be in 11th or 12th grade, and they must take and pass the Compass or ACT or SAT test scores as well. And then we also have the Move On When Ready program. This is a new program called Move On When Ready. This is a new program. This program here is for students that will attend DeKalb Technical College as a full-time student and take college courses and receive college credits. And so they do not have to attend their parents' school. They come over to the campus as a full-time student, and they receive college credits as well as high school credits. They can graduate with the school.
Okay.
And all these programs are paid by the Hope Grant.
Now, how is that different from the dual enrollment, that one, the Move On?
Right. Well, the dual enrollment program, dual enrollment is a program itself. And up under dual enrollment, you have these other programs.
Right.
So how does this differ? Well, the difference is, one, the dual enrollment program is a program where a student take courses at the high school, criminal justice courses or medical assistance courses, and they take those at the high school, and we provide a instructor at the school, and they receive high school credits as well as college credits. Mm-hmm. And some of the dual enrollment programs are not transferable. I mean, they could transfer to college, but they don't take the core subjects because their English is taught at the high school.
Right.
That's the major difference.
Uh-huh.
Whereas with the joint enrollment and the Move On When Ready, the joint enrollment program, again, is a program where a student can take the courses and receive college credits while in high school and get college credits while still in high school that are transferable as well.
Okay, good thing. And you work with the different high schools here and everything.
Oh, yes.
Now, the recruiting efforts, I've always wondered about this. What does DeKalb Tech do to recruit students into the local campuses?
Okay, well, myself, I am one of the two people at this particular campus here. We go out to all the high schools. We visit all the high schools. We cover Rockdale County, Newton County, and Morgan County. We visit all of the high schools, and I talk to the guidance counselors and explain to the guidance counselor all the programs DeKalb Tech has to offer. And then we utilize the community as well and inform the community of DeKalb Technical College. So my main activities are focused on recruiting, which is the high school, because we're trying to get the high school seniors and high school grads, of course. So.
And part of it is getting out into the community. And on August 1st, there's a big Newton County Schools Back to School Festival, and James Johnson will be out there with a table and a booth talking about what we have offered at DeKalb Tech, and partly showcasing the dual enrollment and the joint enrollment.
Now, that's an annual thing, and that's important that I say that because this program that we're taping here today on the 22nd of July will start airing at night on the 1st of August. But you have an annual thing. It's an annual thing, so folks out there viewing the program right now might want to remember that's an annual thing for the people. Let's talk about briefly. We've only got about a minute here. The community outreach efforts.
And we try to get out into the community, and part of it is showing up in these back-to-school festivals and things like that, and going out and speaking to community organizations. Dr. Hoffman, our president, just recently spoke at the Kiwanis Club in Atlanta, and I'm going to be scheduled to speak at the Kiwanis Club here in Covington next week. And so we try to get out and introduce the business community to what we're doing as well as our own little community. But on campus we have a lot of different events and things that are going on, getting out into the community. We've partnered with Newton Medical Center recently to do the CPR Saturday and showcase our emergency CPR classes and things like that. So there are a lot of things that we're doing to get out into the community. And recently had graduation. Nearly 1,000 students were eligible to graduate.
That's
so
wonderful.
I know we're running out of time, and I'm not going to take up all of your time. But we got a lot of stuff going on at DeKalb Tech.
Thank you so much for being on, James.
Thank you.
Cory, thank you so much.
Good to see you. Thank you
for doing such great preparation for the DeKalb Tech segments that are shown on the chat room. We certainly do appreciate it. Cory Thompson, James Johnson, great guest here on the chat room. This is the chat room on Channel 20, weeknights, 8 o'clock. We'll be back. Back to the chat room. I'm Rich Simpson, your host. Don't forget Channel 22, 9 o'clock weeknights, The Pet Project. This is Terry Hooson over at the Animal Control. Has done a great job of emceeing this, and we're trying to get some of these little pets in a home. So keep that in mind. Channel 22, 9 o'clock weeknights, The Pet Project. Our guest, this particular segment, next segment, James Johnson, Director of Admissions at DeKalb Tech, and Cory Thompson, who's Public Relations and Information Director at DeKalb Tech. Great to have these guys on. Two well-dressed individuals, always smiles on their faces, and we just like to have them on because they're easy to talk to and good to be around. Great time for DeKalb Tech. Why is that?
It's always a great time to be at DeKalb
It's
Tech,
right.
You know, there's never a bad time. But,
Y'all, I heard, now tell me if this is not true, that y'all wear party hats most of the time because it's such a great
That's our
time.
little secret, you know. And he looks great in a party hat. You know, he's a party animal.
I guess we let the cat out the bag.
Well, I heard that sometimes y'all have those little things, the thing rolls out.
See, education can be fun, so we make it fun. But you know, it's a good time to be at DeKalb Tech.
Absolutely.
The past year or so, it's just been phenomenal for us. I mean, as far as enrollment, people are coming back. You know, the economy has a lot to do with it. You know, when things get bad in the economy, people are looking for work or looking to retrain themselves and get new skills, and so they show up at our doorstep. You know, and that's where James Johnson comes in, and he welcomes them in.
How far away do some people come to the Newton campus or campuses?
Well, we have as far away as Greene County. We have people that live in Greene County that
Okay.
actually travel here for school.
That's
take
from
classes
Greensboro,
here.
yeah.
Greensboro. And also, we covers Morgan County, Rockdale County, and Newton County, but we have, as well as, again, Morgan County, and Forest Greene County, Greensboro.
Golly, that's something. What? Now, I'm sure you have some people that were looking for work, gave up, and thought, I'm just going to further my education and see what happens. Is that?
That happens a lot. I mean, people are looking, you know, because they're out of work. I think the state unemployment's around 10% right now, and so people are coming back to try to make themselves more marketable. You know, so we offer all kinds of skills. You know, whether it's from computers to cosmetology and EMT. We talked about the EMT program here earlier on your program.
Right.
And so there are a lot of different programs that people can come and kind of retrain themselves and get back into the work world.
Does anybody ever show up and they just want to further their education, but they're not sure what program is right for them?
Every day we have
Really?
students that come there who will say to me, they will ask the question of, I don't know what I want to do. Can I just take any courses or take some courses? And we sit down, we go over and ask, you know, different questions. What do you like doing? What do you always thought about doing? And things like that. But yes, we do have people that actually walk in the door and say, I don't know what I want to do. I just want to go to college.
You're right.
We
have
offer
that-
like more than 100 different programs of study. You know, so there's something for everyone, pretty much at DeKalb Tech.
Well, when I was in college back in the 60s, hard time with accounting, hard time with the sciences. The programs that are available now were not available back then. And plus, I majored in getting Rita Parker to be my wife. I got my master's degree in that, but I dropped out to come to work in Atlanta before I ever got any kind of degree or anything. Do you find that there's a lot of people that were like me that couldn't find themselves academically back in the 60s, but they've got a rebirth, so to speak?
Yes, we do. We do have those people that's coming in for that, for what you just said. We do have those people coming in for that reason.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Our student body ranges from all ages, from, you know, immediately out of high school, and actually we have some high school students. We have a dual enrollment program. So,
Right.
you know, during high school all the way to, you know, senior citizens coming back to bone up on some skills that they want, or maybe even pick up a hobby that they had interest in all their lives and never had a chance to really pursue. So the student body is all ranges and ages.
I tell you what, rather than ask you another question, then turn right around and cut you off, I'm going to let this segment end and go in the next segment and ask some pertinent questions. So we'll be back with these two guys in just a moment. This is the chat room. We've been on the air for 10 years on Channel 20 right here in good old Covington. And want to remind you about the Pet Project, sponsored by Honda of Conyers. Jay Janes has done a great job with helping us with the program by sponsoring two of the programs, and we deeply appreciate that. We'll be back with the chat room. Stay with us.